Guys, welcome back to day 2 of school, learning remotely. Today, we are going to go over a couple things regarding online etiquette, some expectations for Zoom, some expectations for Remind 101. But before that, if you did not watch the video yesterday that I posted, I need you to go back and do that. The second thing I need you to do is make sure right now, if you have not done the mandatory attendance check-in, that you pause this video and you go do that. Remember, guys, you need to do that for every single class every day of the week, Monday through Friday. That is letting us know that you're here, you're doing your work. That's the only way we can take attendance while we're remote learning. So please do that so that you are getting credit for being here. So if you haven't done it, pause the video, go do it. All right. All right, let's get going on this. So some Zoom expectations, guys. When we have Zoom meetings, when we're doing online instruction, where I'm teaching you, talking to you about history, these are some expectations that I have. Your video needs to be on. I need to be able to see your face. When we come back in 3 weeks, guys, I need to be able to put names to faces and hopefully not skip a beat once we get back. The next thing I need you to do when we get on Zoom is mute your microphone and raise your hand to talk when you need to ask a question or anything like that. Please don't talk over me or anything like that. If I'm having issues with that, I will not hesitate to boot someone out of the Zoom meeting, and they will not be allowed to participate in the live instruction anymore. You'll have to watch the recording. So video on, microphone muted. All right. If you need to ask a question, you're raising your hand. Dress appropriately. Now, I obviously don't need you to dress in a 3-piece suit or anything like that, but guys, at the very least, please have appropriate clothing on. I think that goes without saying. I don't necessarily need you dressed like you would dress at school, but when we're looking at you in those Zoom meetings, you need to have clothing on. Be aware that, if anything inappropriate happens in these meetings, I have to report that to administration and they will take further action. So please dress like you would normally dress at school. Use the thumbs up button if you agree on things. If I say something or you understand something, if you understand something and I'm asking for your input, just as a class, use the thumbs up. Sign in with your first and last name, guys. Please don't just put a random nickname. Don't put some silly name or just your first name. I need you to put your first and last name so I know who is there. Remember, guys, I'm meeting all you guys for the first time. You're meeting me for the first time. I do not know your names and your faces yet. So please put your first and last name so that I can give you credit for being in attendance of those Zoom meetings. And then last but not least, act as if the principal is watching, guys. At any minute, Dr. Smith or Dr. Clark, Mr. Trahan, you might pop into one of our Zoom meetings. So please act as if they are there, just as you would when we're at school. So again, you're turning the video on, you're muting your microphone, you're dressed appropriately, you're using the thumbs up if you agree, you're signing in with your first and last name, and you're acting as if the principal's watching. So our Zoom meetings, guys, they are going to take place Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays every week, as long as we're in remote instruction. You guys will log in during our scheduled class time. So if you're in my first period, you will come into that Zoom meeting at 8:30, I think is when first period will be starting. And we will do live instruction there. I might go over a PowerPoint with you guys. I might talk to you about a certain event, wherever we are in our curriculum, ask for feedback from you guys, and then you'll have some type of an assignment to do after that. These Zoom instructions are not going to last the entire hour. I'd like to keep them to about 10 to 15 minutes. Just giving you the instruction, the material you need to help yourself complete whatever assignment I want you working on. Please be there and be ready. When class starts, now I know you guys are kind of bouncing from class to class to class, but if that Zoom starts at 10:30, please be in there at 10:30 and be ready to go. They're going to be recorded and posted, so if you do miss one or you want to go back and review it, you can go back into Google Classroom and click on the video and watch it. Now, the link for our class's Zoom, every single class period will have a different link. It will be posted under housekeeping in Google Classroom. I'm working on getting all that stuff set up today for you guys. So on Mondays and Wednesdays and Fridays, during your class period of U.S. history, that link will be active. Our first Zoom meeting is going to be this Friday, guys. So on Friday, we will be in a Zoom meeting with you guys, or I will. And we're not starting the material yet, but we're just going to do a little getting to know you thing on Friday so I can start putting some names and faces together so you guys can talk to me, ask me any questions that you might have. Remind 101. Guys, I've got about 105 of you guys that have already signed up for this. This is a great resource for me to be able to share material with you. Last year, I would send out the reviews. I would send out PowerPoints if people needed them. We're utilizing Google Classroom, but this is just one more resource for you. This is on your phone. It's like a text message. I can send you a test review, and it goes right to your phone. Please get into Remind 101. I want to say this is mandatory. This is a great way for us to communicate. If you need to get a hold of me outside of school, this is a great way for us to communicate without having to go through email or anything like that if you've got a question about something. So if you text at Smith2K20 to the number 81010, you will be signed up in my Remind class. I think this is a great thing for you guys to be in. It's going to help you out a lot when you need certain resources. So please get in there. So what's next? Guys, after finishing this video, I need you to go back into Google Classroom, and attached to the same link is a Zoom expectations agreement. I need you to sign that saying that you understand all that is expected of you when we are in a Zoom meeting. And then tomorrow, guys, we are going to discuss the syllabus. Later this week, we're going to talk about getting you guys signed up for Flipgrid and Nearpod. These are two more resources that we will use in class. And then we're going to be getting going next week on learning about history. So guys, again, if you didn't watch yesterday's video, go back and do that. At the conclusion of this, go sign the Zoom expectations agreement. Y'all have a great day.